Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's pour. Now tonight's pour is not going to be a car themed painting. I'm kind of going back to, I don't want to really call it my roots of acrylic painting, but some techniques I did back when I first started in fluid acrylics. So this one's going to be a swipe. Now, for you people out there that may not be familiar with a swipe, is what it is you put a base color down and then you pour some colors. You can do it in line or whatever, and then you take something. Some people use like a damp paper towel, some people use plastic, pull it across and pull it all across each other. And I've done both of those, but a lot of times I do just some cardboard. I used to go out and go to the paint section at like Walmart or Lowe's or Menards or Meyer or whatever, and I would take their paint sample cards, acting like I'm going to paint my bathroom or something. So I'm taking all these different colors, which are just cardboard cards. They're free, and I would use them to swipe, then throw them away because they're got paint on them. So what I did for my swipe tonight is I took the canvas little plastic thing, or not plastic, paper cardboard thing that goes on the end of your canvas. It tells you the size and the level and all that stuff. It just comes off when you unwrap your canvas, and I tore it up into little pieces so I have a straight edge here so I can swipe and move move the paint around. So I just tore up a bunch of those, and that's what we're going to use. Now, some of you might not know what a swipe is. Well, one of my favorites, not my favorite swipe I've ever done, but one of my favorites, and that I still have because I sold most of them. So this one was hanging up. So this is a swipe. So as you can see, I had blue, red, orange, yellow, and some black in there. And then I took white and I swiped it across here, and I used silicone in that. And then, so that's kind of what it does. It creates that. Now that's not really the effect I'm going to go for tonight with the cells, big cells, the lacing effect. That's not really what I'm going to do and what I'm going for tonight. I'm going for more of a just streaks, I guess you could say. We'll see how that goes. So I saw this design on a similar design that kind of gave me the inspiration on what I wanted to do tonight online. And the colors somewhat, they had a little bit different colors than what I'm going with, but this is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go with mostly purples and then some gold. I'll probably put in some white if it needs it. I'm not going to use a ton of gold, but I want some gold. I do love the purple and gold combo. So my background color is going to be from Master's Touch, and it's purple. I added a little bit of white just to lighten it up just a little bit. Excuse me, and that is going to be my base color, and I've already got it mixed in on the canvas. Excuse me. So I had a big bottle of violet, a big bottle of violet, and I cannot find it. I had my class last weekend, or no, the weekend before, and I know I took it there, but I don't think I left it there because I would have seen it. And so I don't know what I did with it. I hung everything back up on my pegs there. Can't find it. But I did find this deep violet from the Fine Touch, kind of the Master's Touch, and look at there. I got it for 74 cents on clearance. Gotta love those deals. Then I'm going to use two acrylic, Master Touch acrylics, the pearlized. I got a pearlized purple and a pearlized gold. I love the pearlized products that have come out with Master's Touch. So those are the colors that we're going to use. So all I have to do is adjust the camera, and then I'll kind of explain a little bit of what I'm going to go for and the effect. All right, as you can see, I've got the lighter purple down, and I'm just going to pour the colors here, and then I'm going to just kind of pull them every which way. So think what I think I'm going to do with the dark, and I'll start about there. I don't need a ton of paint. Maybe a little bit more here. I didn't want to go all the way out. Well, maybe I'll not go all the way out then, I guess. And the pearlized on top there, just gold's going to come in just well, maybe I'll put a little bit of gold on there. All right. So what I'm going to do is just take this and I think I want more dark than I want anything. This really didn't come out exactly how I wanted it, but we're gonna work it. We're gonna work it. See if we can get some more. Got a little purple on me. Let's give it a torch. All right, definitely wasn't anything what I envisioned in my head. Doesn't look anything like the painting I saw that inspired this. But I still think it looks pretty cool. And I'll probably keep it and get it resin. It'll really make it pop then. But like I said, it's nothing. But that's in this one thing I've learned in the fluid acrylic paintings that I've done is you pretty much don't get what you're really looking for anyway, most of the time. Majority of the time. So that's just my experience. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right, let's wait for it to dry and then we can get it resined. All right, so this is dried. I was amazed at how fast this dried. I painted this last night, a 12 by 36. It came in tonight and it's dried all the way, completely dry. It's crazy. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and resin it because I don't know if you know by my videos, but I do not wait 3 or 4 weeks or whatever it is that a lot of people say that you need to let them cure the paint. I just don't. I've never had any problems with any of my paintings. So this is a 12 by 36. I do have it taped on the back. I am also going to do an 8 by 10. So I need 15 ounces for this and 3 ounces for the 8 by 10. This is the 8 by 10 that I did with the leftover paints from this. And I added some white in there as well. So I really liked how that one turned out. So I'm going to resin it as well tonight. So I did 18 total ounces. Now let me pour some on this 8 by 10. There we go. And then the rest is going to go on this. So I did 18 total ounces of resin, 9.5, or 9.5, 9 of the epoxy and 9 of the hardener. Now, I'm going to do the 8 by 10 real quick, just to get it out of the way. I don't know if I actually put 3 ounces on here or I just poured a little bit on it. If I need a little extra, I'll just do this, put a little on there. spread this out, see how much. Oh yeah, we got plenty on here. I could tell. There's a little something in there, something. I cleaned out my mixing cup, so it's a little dried resin in there. Got stuck in the cup. And of course, since I'm wearing a glove to do this, I want to get both of them spread out before I start torching. So I'm just making sure I got enough resin for the 8x10, because I know I have enough for this 12x36 painting. Something in there. This 8x10 is the little cardboard cores that I have it sitting on. Don't have much on it, so it's kind of sliding over. Just make sure I got everything on there. Good. 8x10, okay. Right. There's my torch. Get the initial ones off of this. I did miss a spot right there. Right there. We'll get it. All right. Normally, I do just one resin, one painting at a time. I do on occasion do a couple of them. You've probably seen some of my videos where I say I'm doing it on another painting, and sometimes that's just because the mixing and getting it all done in one shot. When I decided to go ahead and resin this 8x10, I made room for it to be able to do it on the same table, and I thought, well, I only needed 3 ounces. Sometimes mixing a smaller amount of resin is not as easy as it sounds. To do a smaller amount, a larger amount is easy, actually very easy. So that's why I wanted to do the 8x10 with this one, since it's only 3 ounces that I needed. Which when I do the coasters, there's only, I think it's only 4 ounces. I don't do too many 8x10s really. Usually the 8x10s that I do are because I've mixed, when I first started resining, I didn't use the art resin calculator, hadn't heard of it yet, so I was just eyeballing what I thought I needed, and then you'd have way more resin than you needed, and so I would grab an 8x10 and throw the resin on there and just go with it like that. That's another piece of something in there. So that's usually how my 8x10s get resined. Or if I just particularly like that piece. I do have a couple of 8x10s that I've done hanging up in our house, but not very many. Most of the 8x10s I have painted, I have sold, and there for a while, that's all I painted was 8x10s, and I didn't make too many big ones. When I first started, I pretty much did 8x10s is about all I did. I started doing a few larger ones here and there, but I just basically, I do a couple a day, a couple 8x10 paintings a day, and so I would take, when I would do my events, that was the majority of the things I sold was 8x10s. So I would buy these, I have these wooden crates that you can get at Menards, Home Depot and stuff like that, Lowe's. And I would fill those up with 8x10s. I could probably get about 150 8x10s in the 6 crates I had. I can get about 25 in a 25 of them in a crate. And so I take about 6 crates of those things. Now I'm down to 1 crate. So I still have some 8x10s that I sell. And what I've been doing here lately is just kind of using up some of the paints that the excess paint I have, because I usually mix more than I need. Because usually on a Dutch pour, you don't need a whole lot of paint, and it's really hard to get a mix. Real small amount of mix with the Floetrol, the paint, and the water. So I usually have more of the paints that you're doing the line on. What is that? Oh, is that just part of the canvas? Must be. The resin's really deep in this part because of the sag and the canvas in the middle. I think I've got it pretty much done. Frame. Let's see if I can get a different angle. Something over here. See if I can see that again. Where is it? Right there. those. There's something in there. That's why I like getting a little bit different angle. You're gonna see some stuff that you don't see at the other angle. All right, I think I am done. That really makes those purples pop, that gold shimmer. I think I like it. So if you like this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of it. And as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.